If you're going to spend on this game, spend responsibly. Use the Apptoid App Store. It's got all the best in-game purchases. They fight for market share with Apple and Google. That's why they offer these discounts. Use promo code MUSH5, and information of how to download this is in the description to the video, as well as in the Discord. Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Mushroom with Genghis. So, want to talk about some of the effects in the game that basically slow the enemy down or take away their ability to do damage to you. It's very misunderstood in these games, some of them, and there's no wiki for the game. And really the best we can do is, look at past games, how this wording works, and watch the battles and see how it does work when it's working. And I talked to lots of veteran players, people who play RPGs forever, and they kind of gave me the down low on what all of these work, and some of them made sense, some I kind of knew anyways. But anyways, let's go through them. So I'm talking about things like Imprison, Stun, Disarm. What do they actually do? Launch, airborne, that sort of stuff, right? So first one, this one imprisons targets within range for a second. So this is one that you're going to want to use mostly in PvE. Right here, you're doing stages and monsters are going to walk towards you. Sometimes you'll do a stage like in Trials down here, and a monster will have to walk towards you. And if you imprison him, it might slow him down, obviously, for 1 second. But it might be a little bit more because it might take like another half second for him to start going again. And you'll get to do some damage. So that's basically what that one means. That's a pretty easy one. Mostly use it in PvE or never. And then here we have, right here. Oh, no, let's go down. Disarm. So disarm targets within range for 3 seconds. So what disarm means is disarm is going to cancel out your opponent's skills. So think of those as weapons. You're going to stop them from being able to cast skills. Now, they're still going to be able to do a basic attack. So if you use disarm on somebody, and I'll try and put it on right now, and let's see it in battle. And let's see if I'll go against Hulago, because he's the only person on server who I'll for sure have long enough battles against, even though I'll lose, and it might be able to show you. So you'll see he's going to be disarmed, and he's only doing basic attacks. He's still doing basic attacks against me, and he kills me with it. Anyways, it lasts for 3 seconds. Now, if we take off that, and we put on this one, which is stun the target for 1.5 seconds. And now you can go into relics and expand that by like 50%. So you get like 2.5 seconds or 2.25. And stun will actually stop them from doing anything. So stun is basically what it says. It is the best skill that you could have that would slow down the enemy. So let's see it again against Hulago. And let's drop it. And you'll see there's a brief period. That was really quick. Let's go on that one again. And he should completely stop attacking me for a little bit. But it doesn't really appear like that one works. Maybe it didn't get through on Blitz. Let's look at another player here. Let's go against Circo. He's an archer, and sometimes I don't kill him on first attack. And let's see if the stun works. So right there, I didn't see any attacks against me for a very brief period of time, basically like 1.5 seconds. And in this battle, that is right there, no attacks, and they're starting again. So that's pretty much what stun does, and that's what the prophet does, and it stops people from attacking them. Now we have some other ones. We have launch, and launch can be used by the bunny. So if we go into here and we look at the Crypt Bunny, it says bunny attacks have a 30% chance to launch the target for 1.5 seconds. And basically that will just like delay whatever they're doing for 0.5 second. Sorry, not 1.5 seconds. It basically just lifts them in the air and they immediately come back down and resume what they're doing. So it gives you a very, very brief reprieve from their attacks. Now, there's also airborne, which is apparently the exact same thing. And Evany has said that they're going to be changing the wording to make airborne and launch and all of that stuff the exact same thing. Now, there is one other thing that is kind of unique, I guess, right here. On the harp, deal 1,000% of current basic and confuse targets. So there's a confuse. Each of their own attacks, basic, combo, counter, and skill, will deal an extra 20% of their current basic attack damage at themselves. So let's put this one on, and I'm going to get rid of stun here, and I'm going to go back into my skill that I do use. And let's go against Hulago. Let's see if we can confuse this guy and make him attack himself. Hard to tell, right? Like, it only happens once, and I'm definitely not going to last the 11 seconds to do it a second time. But got off to a pretty good start there. Can only assume that's because he's hitting himself in the face, kind of like a madman who's upset at himself. Let's take a look at Circo. And let's practice. Hopefully we get to 11 seconds, actually, and can get a second chance on him, but finished him off a little quickly there. Let's see. So first one, actually, this does seem like this could be a good defensive weapon to use, actually, to confuse their own attacks against themselves. But anyways, that's just some random thinking for myself. Not as good on offense, because offense, you strike first and get a half-second advantage, so you don't really need the confusion. So anyways, that's basically what all of those do. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on that, if you already knew it, if you have any more insight to it, because I'm sure there is actually a deeper explanation to it. And like, subscribe, leave a comment.